Hey guys, Stay-Patient here. I'm back with another Borderlands 2 video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Doctor's Orders side mission to be able to farm for Jimmy Jenkins and also lots of lovely legendary and pearlescent loot. Now if you're using this to farm for loot, then I would recommend doing it on a higher difficulty, preferably after you've completed the story mode on True Vault Hunter. Because at that point it scales all of the enemies and the loot and the side missions up to your level, with a maximum of level 50 of course. Or even better, do it on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, because in that mode obviously everything scales to you anyway. But if you're using this just for Jimmy Jenkins, say you're fed up with looking for him and you just want to speed up that process, then it doesn't really matter which difficulty you do it on. But you do need the Doctor's Orders mission available, and you need to have it with 0 out of 4 of the objectives completed. Now it becomes available, this mission, straight after the Bright Lights Flying City story mission, and the next story mission will take you to this area, the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. So before you come here, make sure you go to Tanis in Sanctuary and you grab this mission, Doctor's Orders. And as you can see on the map, it might be quite small for you because some of these waypoints are quite small, but these 4 markers are the 4 collectibles. Now you will get to the first one on your way to where I am now. Now you spawn into the level here, and what you want to do is just run through the level, but have this as your active quest so that you can see the waypoints on your map, because you don't want to accidentally pick up any of these collectibles or any of these mission markers. Do not pick up any of them. You're going to eventually come to this area. You're going to run up this hill. You'll be coming in from the other end, so you'll get up here and you will reach, I'm going to get killed, you'll reach this doorway and you'll run in through, and then you'll notice, oh, let me just take something out, get myself back up. Yeah, you'll reach these vending machines, and on the right here is the natural selection annex, and you want to duck inside here. Now what this does is it creates a save point, because there's quite a long run through the level up to this point, but once you come in here, as you can see in the top right, it's saving my game. So when I exit, every time I quit out of the game and then continue, it will put me back right here, so it cuts out a lot of that running through the level. As you can tell, I'm playing this on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, which is why I might die a bit. But I don't unfortunately have it available on any of the other difficulties. Now when you get to this point, you're going to start running through the level, but first of all I recommend uploading your save to PlayStation Plus, or maybe a thumbstick or whatever, just so that if you do mess up, you've got something you can go back to. Anyway, in this area, in this grassy area, it's like a dome. You're going to stay to the far left, because if you go too close to the center or to the right hand side, it's going to spawn some of those rabid stalkers. Now those guys are just a pain in the backside. They take ages to kill and they do loads of damage to you, so it just saves you a bit of a headache with those guys really. But when you get into this area, that door is where we're going through to, the specimen door. But before we can open it, we're going to need to kill a bunch of enemies, which I'm going to do now. I'm sorry that I haven't edited this video to speed this bit up, but it sort of shows you the entire process, which I think is helpful if anyone's not entirely clear on how this works. But we are going to kill all of these loaders, especially because once you take out a certain number of these loaders, then a badass loader will spawn behind the door and walk through it, which will in turn open the door for you, and then we'll be in the location where we need to be for the farming. So I apologise for the wait on this section, but it shouldn't take too long. Now of course, if you're doing this on a lower difficulty, it will be real nice and quick. Like I said, I'm on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, so it's a little bit longer. But I will be uploading as well a second video with an alternate farming method for Jimmy Jenkins on, because not everyone will have the Doctor's Orders mission available, and some people will have a playthrough where they haven't done Doctor's Orders, but it might they might not want to play through the story up until bright lights, flying city, you know, they might not feel like doing all that just to be able to open the side quest. So I will upload an alternate method. But anyway, here we are. We've opened the door. So what we're going to do, run through, ignore the enemies behind me. Now there are some enemies here. You can take them out if you like, and I will probably kill some of them. But we're going to run right down to the end, and then we're going to turn right, and straight ahead of us you will see the Bloodwing door as a point of reference. Let me just kill this pestilent stalker, just so that he doesn't mess with us too much. Couple of ultimate badasses as well. These should go down nice and easily with my grog nozzle and my unkempt Harold. There we are. I think he's dead, is he? Yeah. Okay, so one more. I could have got rid of these guys and then sort of gone back and started the video, but I wanted to show you what enemies spawn just so you'd be prepared. Anyway, we've come in that door, we've come down here, and we've turned right. We've got the Bloodwing door on our straight ahead of us, and then to our right is a room. Now you'll know it's the right room because this is where the second objective is. So there we go. It's very, very small, but there we are. So the important thing here is, and this is how you can mess up. This is why I recommended uploading your save first. If you accidentally pick up this item, that is the quest item, that will stop the loaders and the loot midgets from spawning. Now you can open this box, but just make sure not to press square again because you might accidentally pick up this item. So I'm going to turn on my Gunzerker and I'm going to open a couple of these. Hopefully I've got enough firepower to take them out together. Usually I do them one at a time, but just in the interest of speed, let's take out two of these. So as you can see, drop in lots of nice loot here. I'll look for any oranges in a second, but then we open these two boxes. And as you can see, 4 loot midgets or loot loaders in total. Now, each time a loot loader spawns, it has a percentage chance of being a Jimmy Jenkins. So that's why this is the best way of farming, because every time you do this run, you'll have 4 spawn, and each one has the potential to be a Jimmy Jenkins. Now, it doesn't look like there's any orange loot, but it does drop quite frequently. These loot midgets and loot loaders have a very high drop rate compared to a lot of the enemies. I'm going to ignore most of these drops because I don't have any space. But yeah, it's great for loot. It's great for finding Jimmy Jenkins. I've found him 6 times, and I've really hardly done this farming route much at all. I kind of want to see what that is in case it's just money. It looked orange for a minute. But there you go, guys. I hope that's been helpful for you. All you would do now, of course, just in case you're not aware, you would go to save and quit, and then you would just click on continue in the main menu, and it will put you back at the door that we created a save point at. So I just want to say thanks for all the support. It's a very, very new channel, but up to 100 subscribers already, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope this has been helpful, and keep checking my channel for more Borderlands 2 content as well as many other games. So thanks again, guys, and I will catch you all soon. Bye for now.